Hello and welcome to Market Lab with Raja. Today is the 28th of November 2020 and the markets are really confused. Well, दिवाली के बाद सबको उम्मीद थी कि और फटाके फूटेंगे, लेकिन क्या हो गया है कि एकदम मार्केट अभी सुस्त हो गया है. Yes, we have seen a record high in the markets and we have seen a record inflow of the foreign funds, but all of them are still not enough to make the market go up. काफी ग्रम्पी है, काफी खड़ूस है मार्केट और 13,000 के ऊपर 3 हफ्ते से नाकामयाब क्लोजिंग देने के लिए. तो क्या इसका कुछ गलत नतीजा हो सकता है और क्या ये देखकर क्या लोग प्रॉफिट बुकिंग कर सकते हैं? ये सारे सवाल लोगों के मन में है, लेकिन ओवरऑल मार्केट का जो मानसिक संतुलन है अब भी बुलिश जोन की तरफ है. और अब अगर आप देखा जाएंगे तो हर पुलबैक में बाइंग करने की कोशिश है. यस, बैंक निफ्टी इज डेफिनेटली मच बेटर. बैंक निफ्टी की जो पोजीशन है चार्ट्स पे, इट इज डेफिनेटली मच बेटर, लेकिन एक रेंज काफी वाइड हो गया है और उसकी वजह से वी आर हैविंग टू फेस लॉट ऑफ वोलेटिलिटी. लेकिन वोलेटिलिटी किसी को फेस नहीं करना है, सो यू आर सीइंग लॉट ऑफ immediate surrender of their position. So what you are seeing right now based on the option positions, you are seeing that the nifty maximum pain point जो है, जहां पर काफी सारा concentration है, वो आप जा पहुंचा है 12,800 की तरफ और बैंक निफ्टी पे जाकर पहुंचा है 29,000 पे. और अगर बैंक निफ्टी के ऊपरी स्तर पर 30,000 पर है एक सेलिंग पॉइंट, तो 1,000 पॉइंट का रेंज दिख रहा है हमें इस हफ्ते के लिए. और निफ्टी पे 13,000 से लेकर 12,700 का आप रेंज पकड़ सकते हैं निफ्टी में. लेकिन ओवरऑल पोजीशन जो आपको बनाना है ऑन द मार्केट्स इज डेफिनेटली ऑन द बाय साइड. आई वुड डेफिनेटली नॉट एडवोकेट टू गो ऑन द शॉर्ट बिकॉज यस, मार्केट्स आर डेफिनेटली लुकिंग टायर्ड. लेकिन इतनी छलांग लगाने के बाद, इतनी दौड़ लगाने के बाद कोई भी तो थक जाता है. तो इसी तरह मार्केट भी अब थक गया है. इट डजंट मीन दैट यू हैव टू गो शॉर्ट. यस, बट देयर आर सम चैंपियंस आउट देयर जिन्हें शॉर्ट करना है और जिन्हें लगता है कि उनको मार्केट से भी ज्यादा पता है, तो वो जाकर अब शॉर्ट कर रहे हैं और वो अब इस शॉर्ट पर फंसने वाले हैं. तो नेक्स्ट राउंड जब होगा, it could probably be once again a move of short covering action unless and until 12,700 breaks. I am not on the sell side of the index and I would definitely be tracking to go short the nifty more than the bank nifty. Well, this is what I am going to be sharing in today's action. What is the overall scenario? What are the important levels to watch out for? This is Raja Venkatraman, co-founder of Neo Trader and also your trading influencer. Been in the markets for more than 15 years, happily married with a loving wife and an energetic son who keeps me on the run just like the markets. So friends, let's get right in and let's get into the charts and find out what do we have in store. Let me just show you on the whole time frame. Yes, you can see this now. This is the weekly chart, right? What is seen on the weekly chart? On the weekly chart, you are seeing that after a steady upward traction, okay, a steady upward traction, you are seeing here that there is a formation of a doji. So what does doji represent? Doji represent uncertainty. So you can see that for there has been a steady upward rise and there is a doji being formed. And what has really happened? It has gone up for 2 weeks in a nice steady way, and after forming a long body candle for the last 2 weeks, here you have a small hanging man and there is a doji. So yes, it is showing some signs of exhaustion. Okay, it is showing some signs of exhaustion, but nothing much has really happened. We need some trends to reverse. So unless and until there is signs of reversal, we are not going to say that now it is a time to short. It is very easy to make that statement, but then you got to realize that it is easier said than done. So now let's go to the daily chart. You can see here. What do you see here on the daily chart? There was some consolidation. There was a shooting star, hanging man, and then out here on this day, there was a nice bearish engulfing on the day when market fell sharply. So last week you saw all this hangama happen, and then what really happened? Markets didn't go down. But then what this long body candle did, is that it has actually brought out all those eager shorts. People who think that the market is overbought, people who think that market has gone up enough. We are nobody to dictate about the trends. So you have to be very careful that whatever trends are in progress, it is a clear indication that market is in a clear uptrend. There has to be some confirmation of decline. So if you take a simple tool and draw a trend line, okay, just see this trend line. So immediate support which you are looking at from a daily chart perspective is somewhere around 12,800. Even if you take a look at the maximum pain point as per the OI charts, you will see that it is around 12,800. So what you are seeing effectively is that in and around this area, let me just highlight the area. So in and around this area, Nifty is spending some time. Nifty is spending some time, and unless this particular zone is cleared off to the downside, so I would wager 12,750 as an important area. 12,750 as an important area. So unless and until you really get a closing below that on the daily chart, you should not be in a hurry to sell. But then we are humans, and we are always in a hurry, right? Because we want to get the first mover advantage. And that's why sometimes whenever you see a decline, people tend to go ahead and short it. Yes, there is going to be some challenge and markets will try to make its way. But unless and until this level is given away, you are always going to maintain a positive approach. So if this level gets broken, we will take a look at it at some other day. But for now, the Nifty is on the bullish side. The bias continues to remain bullish. And unless you get a really closing below 12,750, you should not be considering going short in the market. Chalo, let's go and take a look on the daily chart. Let's put down the RSI. Okay. This is the RSI here. What do you see on the RSI? There is a slight hint. Okay, there is a slight hint of what? There is a slight hint of negative divergence. Okay, the prices are trying to go up, the RSI is trying to go down, and it has gone below the 70 levels on the daily chart. Yes, there is a sign of divergence, negative divergence. But then a sign of negative divergence doesn't tell you that you have to go short. The sign of negative divergence tells you that you have to be cautious. Being cautious is one thing, being bearish is another thing. So when will you go bearish? You will go bearish only when 12,750 is broken. Yes, there are certain stocks where you are able to get an early entry. But then you got to look at the chart in this way. And then that's how you got to finalize. So now if you go and take a look, okay, if you go and take a look at the intraday charts, see here, this is the intraday charts. What do you see? If you see here, there is a steady upward bounce and then pull back around these zones, and you are able to buy. So if you take a look, there is a gap area here where the prices took some support, and then so this prices, they retrace the whole move. So if you use the concept of Fibonacci retracement, the whole move, it came to a very important area. It came to 78.6. So Fibonacci retracement is a very powerful tool, and it gives you very good support resistance zones. So you can see here, it came to a nice support zone around here, and it has come to 78.6, and then from here the prices have gone up. So what are we seeing? We are seeing that the prices are always looking for support and then they are rebounding from there. So the prices will continue to maintain that stance, and that is why you have got the higher time frame. Like I have shown you that there is always this higher time frame. Let me just show you again. Let me just draw this. You have got your intraday chart. Your intraday charts are governed by the daily charts. Your daily charts are governed by the weekly charts. And your weekly charts are governed by the monthly charts. So this is how the price structure works. Okay, this is how the price structure works. So you always have to be careful. But if you are interested only on intraday, then you only look at intraday and use your intraday strategies. But then if you want to take the trade to more than a day, then you got to look at this structure which I have shown you. Because always the higher time frame works, and the higher time frame gives a good overhauling of the whole process. So again, coming back to the daily chart, you can see here that nothing much has happened. It has come up so much. It's just like कोई अगर काफी देर से, if they have done some exercise for a long time, they cannot immediately start doing some activity, right? थोड़ा तो उनको रेस्ट लेना पड़ेगा. तो आप देखो कि 12,000 के लेवल पे it has gone up with a gap. Nifty has gone up from the low to the high by 1,600 points in the month of November, which is a historic move. Okay, historic move. So how can, after going up so much, you expect that the Nifty will continue further? It is not possible. So that should not immediately put in your mind a thought that the trend is now turned negative. This creates wrong conclusion. Market is all about conclusion. So all you have to do is picture your mind, ensure that you are having the right kind of analysis, you are checking the right kind of approach, and then you are able to take the proper conclusion. So right now what you are seeing is that the Nifty is well set, and there are chances of the Nifty holding out. But yes, if the trends were to fail, then below 12,750 will be your bearish scenario. Okay, now let's go to NeoTrader. All right, so let's go to NeoTrader and let's find out what we have in store. So NeoTrader has got many screens. All of you are aware by now that NeoTrader has got many screens, but the most interesting and easiest screen to quickly come to a conclusion is using the pivot confluence. So those of you who have been watching my videos regularly on YouTube, you will get an idea of what I mentioned by pivot confluence. So you can see here right now, we are seeing that the Nifty is at 12,968. It is just short of the pivot, but you can see that it is almost just at the pivot. You can say that. So what are we seeing? We are seeing that there is a pivot confluence. So in and around this area, okay, in and around this area, you are having a pivot confluence. और ऊपर की तरफ what are you having? You are having this 13,117. You are having 13,028, which has to be exceeded. So we all know if it crosses R1, next stop is R3. So R3, because R3 and R1. So R3 and R1 are the nearest. So there is a confluence here. So what basically the Nifty has to do for an intraday purpose for Tuesday, it has to cross 13,028. So it has got at least a 80 to 90 point move once it crosses this one. Now, when the chances of going down, okay, let's evaluate the chances of going down. So when you see the chances of going down, it has to go below 12,917. अगर 12,917 के नीचे गया तो S3 हो गया आपका फर्स्ट टारगेट. So S3 and your S1 of multi-day. Multi-day is for the whole week. So you can see that your S1 is tying up with this S3. So if there is a pullback, okay, if there is a pullback in intraday, and if it goes up till this level also, and then it starts coming up, you know that there is a confluence there. I am saying for those who wants to buy on pullback, you can see that there is a confluence here, and then at this confluence you can initiate a long, because why? Your risk is low. ये confluence आ गया, ये confluence के नीचे आपका stop loss होगा, and then you can initiate a buy. Then S4 is around the 12,750 mark, which I said, which is again a confluence with the S2. So you see how the concept of pivot confluence is working. It works very well. It gives you the idea of what are the levels I should be looking at. Because हमेशा मार्केट में एक आइडिया के साथ आपको काम करना है. आइडिया के बिना तो सब लोग काम करते हैं. तो आप कैसे पैसे बनाएंगे? आप पैसे तब बना सकते हैं जब आपके पास आइडिया हो. आई एम नॉट रेफरिंग टू द आइडिया स्टॉक, आई एम रेफरिंग टू द आइडिया विच यू शुड हैव एज अ ट्रेडर. तो वो इस्तेमाल करके एक प्लान के साथ आपको काम करना पड़ेगा. तो दिस इज द प्लान विच यू शुड डू. You should have an overview of the market. You should have overview of what the market is doing, and that's what gives you the edge. And this way you will be able to participate in Nifty. Chaliye, now let's go to Bank Nifty and take a look at it in the same way. And then we will go into some stock selection as well. But let's first get into Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty का chart आप देखेंगे. This is the Bank Nifty chart, and Bank Nifty has been trying its best, but it is facing some bit of resistance out here. So you can see here that Bank Nifty 2 weeks in a row, it has tried to come up, and this is a weekly chart. So अगर आप यहाँ पे, if you use the concept of Fibonacci retracement, you will see that Bank Nifty has comfortably crossed the 78.6, which was at 29,000. तो इसकी वजह से अगर मैक्सिमम पेन पॉइंट जहां पर काफी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन होता है पोजीशन का, वो आप देखेंगे तो इट इज एट 29,000 फॉर द वीक. ओके, एंड दैट इज व्हाई यू विल सी दैट एट 29,000 इट इज एबल टू सस्टेन. सो द पोटेंशियल of Bank Nifty. So let's take a look also at the, let's see from a ADX point of view how it is looking. So you can see here that the trend is still bullish in Bank Nifty, और यहाँ पर सब ठीक है, and it is actually showing some indication to move to the upside. So this is the positive DI, PDI करके जो आता है on Neo Trader. So this is the value. So it is showing clearly that the trend is up. Now let's take a look at it on the daily. So let's put on Bank Nifty and see what are we seeing on Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty once again shows a similar scenario. Again the trend is showing signs of exhaustion. यहाँ पे ऊपर जाने की कोशिश, and again here the trend line is maintained, right? The trend line is maintained. Prices are holding out to this level and they are trying to come up. So now what are you seeing? You are seeing that after a while the indices are coming into support. So because they are coming into support, you should be seeing that is the support producing a revival. क्योंकि काफी सारा फॉरेन फंड्स आया है. Okay, more than 50,000 crores of FPI money has been invested into India in the month of November, which is a record. So काफी सारा फंड इनफ्लो आ रहा है, काफी सारा पॉजिटिव ट्रिगर आ रहा है. Yes, the macro numbers may not have been good. People may say that we have entered into recession. All that is expected all that was anticipated. So कई बार ये जो negative news है, it might have already got factored in into the system, and that is why you are seeing a extended or a revival which is being seen. So people are tired of reacting to negative news. So probably these kind of negative news may not impact the markets so much. So if you are expecting a very sharp correction, a very deep correction, for that some very big negative, a fresh wave of negative news have to come. जैसे कि कोरोना वायरस का सेकेंड वेव चालू हो गया और काफी सारे देशों में और इंडिया में इट इज इम्पैक्टिंग, एंड वॉट एवर रिकवरी विच वी सॉ राइट नाउ वो सब अभी मिट जाएगा. When we enter that kind of phase, you will see a sharp correction. Else, the situation is not going to change drastically. So you should be moving along with the trend, use the relevant set of tools, and then participate. That's what will make your market participation profitable, because you're not here to watch a cricket match. You're not here to watch some movie on Netflix or Amazon. You are here to make money. So always have only one objective, just like Arjuna. You have to go for the target. And what is the target? Target is making money. So now let's go and take a look and find out what is the confluence zone which we are getting on Bank Nifty. This is the Bank Nifty. And on the Bank Nifty, let's go and take a look at what are we looking at. So Bank Nifty is, if you see here, the value, it is just above the pivot, okay, just above the pivot, and the Nifty was just below the pivot. So you can see here right now for the Bank Nifty, you are having a confluence zone on the downside at 29,000, your S4 and your S1 of the multi-day. On the upside, you have got a confluence zone at R4. The R4 and S4 of the Bank Nifty are confluence zones out here, very distinct. You can see here 30,059 and 30,058. So 30,000 level पर there is also lot of call writing, and that could be an important zone. तो वहां पर एक confluence भी है. ओके वहां पर एक कॉन्फ्लुएंस भी है, और उसकी वजह से दैट लेवल कुड बिकम ए इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल टू वॉच आउट फॉर 30,000 का मार्क, और डेली क्लोजिंग अबाउट 30,000, एंड ऑन द डाउन साइड यू गॉट 29,000. सो बेसिकली बैंक निफ्टी, कंसिडरिंग द शार्प रेंज ऑफ मूवमेंट, यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट 1,000 पॉइंट का एक्शन पॉइंट्स हियर, एंड दिस इज अ पेज विच यू नीड टू कम एवरी डे एंड फाइंड आउट कि क्या लेवल्स है, कौन से लेवल में जुड़ रहा है, कौन से लेवल पर कॉन्फ्लुएंस आ रहा है. तो ऐसे देखेंगे तो यू विल गेट अ क्लियर आइडिया फ्रॉम न्यू ट्रेडर दैट यस दिस इज अ कॉन्फ्लुएंस लेवल, दीस आर द लेवल्स. एंड व्हेन यू हैव अ लेवल, इट इज लाइक हैविंग अ गूगल मैप. You know that exactly what is happening, where am I going, and where am I going wrong. Okay, you know that, okay, there is where am I going. The other and more brilliant part of NeoTrader is that NeoTrader will tell you where am I going wrong. Why? Because there is a continuous, it is like a, the patient, if there is those kind of meters which they put there, and they connect all kinds of tubes into your body. Why do they do that? So that they can monitor your body. You can do a visual check also, right, of the body, and you can make an assessment. This is what people used to do when earlier times, when they were just looking at the screen and taking a visual assessment. But now things have changed, things have become faster. So it is important that you also get a connect. You also are able to get some message from the market, because the market is a place where millions of opinions are being traded. Millions. The most important question here is, क्या आपको वो मैसेज समझ में आता है या नहीं? If you are not able to get that message, no problem. But if you have participated in the market and you are not getting the message, then it is a problem. So please understand, market is a always communicating machinery. हजारों मैसेजेस आएंगे, आपको समझना है कि ये मैसेज क्या है, ये मैसेज का मतलब क्या है, ये मैसेज का रीच क्या है, ये मैसेज का इंपैक्ट क्या है, ताकि जब भी आप मार्केट में पार्टिसिपेट करें तो आपको उसमें से मुनाफा कमाने का मौका मिले, या अगर पोजीशन आपके एडवर्स इफेक्ट में जाए, इफ इट गोज अगेंस्ट यू, देन you should know that it is not time for me to stay in my position, it is time for me to get out. Many people don't know when to get out of the market. Because they don't know how to get out of the market, because they don't know when to get out of the market, they always end up not participating. And that is why I wanted to share with you this detailed analysis of Nifty, Bank Nifty, along with the levels, how I do it, how I plan my activities, how I plan my day, how I plan my week. So right now I have showed you how I have planned my week and what is the outlook of the index, because index analysis is the most critical analysis, and I'm sure that this kind of detailed analysis is not available anywhere on the internet. You can keep watching my videos, you will always get benefits. Yes, this is what I wanted to share with you as part of the market wrap. I hope you got some insights into how the market is placed, how the market is positioned, and what are the key levels that we are having to watch out for. I hope it will give you some guidance on how to take care of your market analysis and how to proceed into the market. Well, I'm just signing off right now. This is Raja Venkatraman, co-founder of NeoTrader and also a trading influencer. Been in the markets for more than 15 years. Happily married with a loving wife and an energetic son who keeps me on the run just like the markets. Stay safe, stay healthy, and do not forget to share, subscribe, and comment on this video, because this kind of structured analysis is not done anywhere on the internet. Thank you. Have a good day.